In a hush between the trees, a single line cuts through the wind. This is the Raven's Line. Hi everyone, I'm Raven, and this is the Raven's Line, a channel dedicated to following my disc golf journey. Here I'll be playing some of the best courses in my state, as well as traveling and playing courses in other states next spring and summer. I really hope that you all enjoy this, and I look forward to improving as much as I can along the way. So please, just bear with me, as this is all new. Okay, so we throw a drive here. It's a Latitude 64 Saint. Um, it gets me up there, but it gets a little further right than I had hoped. Kind of puts me in a tough spot because I'm a forehand only player, but I managed to actually throw on this right gap here and get up to the basket with an F9. It's super, super flippy, so it just worked out perfect for me. And I'm able to just make the tap in basically for par here. The next hole is number 4. It's a par 4, 436 foot. I throw my MVP wave to the right. It gets this nice long turn back to the left, manages to get through all the trees, and it fades right. That ditch is actually OB, so I got really lucky, landed about 15 feet back from it. Um, I kind of messed up. I didn't put enough hyzer on my approach shot, so I ended up pretty far right here. Um, I got close to getting a birdie. We hit the top of the basket, but we tap in for par. Next is hole 6. It's a pretty tight hallway, and at this point in time, I was not playing well enough to get through. I throw a couple discs. Um, the buzz actually made it the furthest, so I was pretty surprised with that. Um, but they all three hit trees, so it feels bad. Um, hit another tree. That's actually a psyop by Doomsday Discs. Super nice. I'm just not throwing it well. That is actually a Desolation, I believe, from Doomsday Discs. That lands right by the basket. I honestly should have just thrown that. So this is hole 7. It's a 495 foot par 4. Super easy to birdie. Probably even eagle if you got the distance. I don't, and at this point in time, I'm kind of just suffering from like lumberjack syndrome, I guess. I just keep wanting to hit trees. Um, I do throw multiple discs at times. I'm just trying to have fun, figure out what the best line is. As you see there, kind of struggle with putts. This is hole 8. I actually get a really nice drive. Felt really good getting that flex shot with my Wraith. It's another par 4, 488 feet. We did hit a tree there, and we hit another tree here. And on my approach shot, I also hit another tree. So, you know what happens. This is hole 9. It's a 556 foot par 4. We're throwing the Saint again. It's slightly stable, and the wind was playing games as you're about to see. So we didn't really get the chance to throw much understable here. We throw it again, kind of for an approach shot. Puts us in range for a run at birdie, but it's just not there. So we take a par. Hole 10 is a 511 foot par 4. I throw my Star Wraith first, and then that's my wave. We actually got a bit of a tailwind, so I was able to use an understable here, which was really fun. Um, that was an Undertaker. I hit the one tree branch I needed to avoid. If it wouldn't have been for that, I would have been a lot closer. As you see, I kind of caught another tree branch. And that was the Undertaker. The Undertaker landed like 3 feet from the basket. Yeah. And of course, we missed the putt. I believe this is hole 11. It's a 458-foot par 4. We drive with our Undertaker, and we use our psyop from Doomsday Disc for our approach. And we actually sink a good putt. We got a birdie there, so we're feeling good. This is hole 12, 430-foot, par 4. We just can't get off the right side the entire time up there. We actually do look right here for a shot for birdie, but we take par anyway. This is hole 13. It's a 569-foot par 4. The wave honestly carried us on our drive. I don't know what we did there. We goofed it with the Gorgon. And of course, the wave got us up there. We were able to pitch out. Had kind of what looked like a long putt. I was able to make it. We call it par. If I played from the Gorgon like I should have, it probably would have been a bogey. Now we threw a drive with a Cataclysm from Doomsday Disc. And we had a stellar upshot with our Sensei. And we got a par. This is hole 16. It's just a par 3, 341 foot. But we absolutely goofed this. We got a crazy skip to the right. That was actually for bogey right there, so it's unfortunate. And here we are. We're walking out the hole 17. I believe it's the only par 5 at the course. It's 635 foot. We did have some of our best throws in this hole. We drive with a wave. And I can't see it from here, but there actually is a ditch that plays OB. So we got lucky, and I believe we got past it. We got on the other side of it. And then I throw like a little bit of a flex shot with my Cataclysm. And it got me up there for a pretty good look at the basket. I get across with the Desolation, and oddly enough, it skipped left on forehand. Okay, we do finish the video off with hole 18. It's a 488-foot par 4. We drive with a wave. I kind of throw nose up, so I don't get as much distance as I could have. We do throw. Holy crap! I'm just having speaking problems. I throw my Star Wraith first. It ends up diving really right. We do play from that, but I throw my Cataclysm out there. Actually flexes left some, gets a lot closer, a little closer. I think about like 15 or 20 feet closer. But we do play from the Wraith. And because of the position I'm in, I kind of have to like pitch to the right and hope that I can get it to like hyzer into the basket. I'm way out of my comfort range for this. So I think it lands probably 6-7 feet from the basket. We make the putt, take par. I guess that's like probably 10 foot. Yeah. You'll kind of see me like throwing my hands around. I'm just telling myself like, just throw it in. Just throw it in the basket. Just throw it in the basket and take the par. And I managed to do exactly that. The fog of Echo Valley has lifted and the round is done. Though I didn't play great, I did enjoy this. The #1 course in Ohio State. If you enjoyed walking this path with me, then please join the unkindness, like and subscribe, and follow me on this journey. And until the next battle, this is Raven, signing off from the Ravens line, where flight meets fate.